All right, parked here at the end of this road, right near the coast. We are going right up this ridge, which might be that ridge. Gonna get the name here. Kamail'unu Ridge. Hot too. It's like in the 80s. It's very sticky. You can see the clouds already rolling in, so they roll in quickly. But I believe we're just going straight up. I can see kind of a rocky path, so we're just going to go up on the ridge and follow it up and see what we can get into. Get some more vert in. I'm going to get wet again. So right off the bat, we've gained the ridge, and now we got better views. Oh, look at that little guy. Let's do him. Yeah. I'll just go to the big rock, step up that way. Yeah, this should be a fun one. We've hit a boulder field. Should I wrap around on the boulder field? Some of this rock's pretty loose. I pulled a class 4 move to stay on the ridge, but you could have wrapped around in the brush. Yeah, so there's definitely times where I've popped up and then it's just, I've had to climb down. So yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of that. And then you see there's just kind of a nice walking path, but all sorts of spray paint. Kind of sad to see, but they do that everywhere. Just stepping up. Straight up. So far this is about as expected. Clouds are rolling in very quickly. I think we're gonna get rained on, which is cool. Got my garbage bag. Look at the solar panels. Damn. Jetty, little beach. Maybe I'll stop at that beach later. Well, a lot of beaches along the coast. See ya hammering up, probably not even halfway up. Probably 600-700 feet up. So you encounter just all sorts of areas where you can either take a trail around to the side. I would try to stay to the ridge as much as you can. If you start relying on the side trails, then all of a sudden you're too low and you can't easily get up. So you can see it's kind of a little use trail right near the ridge here. But I've climbed up on some boulders when it's probably easier to take the use trail. As long as you're going up the ridge, it all goes the same place. So it's hot and sticky, but we're hammering. We just hammered up pretty hard to what's looking like the first kind of bump, and then you can see we have all these grassy bumps. I'd like to at least get up there, but I don't know. That might be the actual mountain summit and there's no trail shown, or maybe that's the turnaround point. Not really sure at this point, but it's nice to at least crest kind of our first bump here. Then it'll be a little roly-poly for a little bit. Yeah, the clouds are coming in fast, but some rain will definitely feel nice. All right, we're kind of up on the ridge now. Well, we've been on the ridge the whole time. Kind of on a flatter portion of the ridge, and the terrain's gonna even out a bit. But I would venture we're up 800-900 feet pretty easily. So I think maybe that is our turnaround point up there. Hopefully we can get up there. Look at the views. Yeah. All right, we've kind of reached the highest of the grassy knolls here. Maybe, maybe not. But getting closer to our final boss up here. To that point. Looks like it should be fun, but I don't think it's gonna be any steeper than stuff we've already been on. It's just so hot, so sticky. Yeah. Luckily I'm drawing on my Tampa experience. All right, this grassy knoll section goes on for much longer. Every time we hit one, there's another one. Pretty sure we're getting up there to our turnaround point, even though there's a summit much, much higher on this ridge. So yeah, slightly easier walking and not as steep, but it's still kind of rocky at some parts. You do have to watch your step, but pretty straightforward, I would say. Slight drop here, 20 to 30 feet. Yeah, I'm excited to be up there, especially if it rains. All right, we're finally at what I'm calling the final grassy knoll here, even though it's rocky as well. Now we have kind of this final ridge, I think, up to our turnaround point, but we're gonna go higher if we can. This weather's starting to feel great with some wind in the shade. I feel much, much better. So it looks like there may be trails at certain points that skirt below, but why would you want to do that when you can just climb straight on the ridge? So I guess you could say there's some level of exposure, but you're not falling very far. So I don't know. To me, this isn't exposure. To me, this is fun. But yeah, see, like you could stay right here. It looks like just work your way up, but that's not as fun as climbing. This is more time consuming. Climb up and over all these boulders, but if the ridge allows you a path, I would just take the ridge all the time. So working my way up to that bump and higher. It's going pretty quickly. This is awesome. So we just came by kind of a narrow rock fence, and now it kind of changes. It's more of a wider hillside. There it was more of a narrow ridge. But yeah, this is awesome. This is gonna be one of my favorite short little hikes, I think. Some of the comments on this, as per usual, were ridiculous. One, they said it was super overgrown. Now you are brushing against grass a lot, but there was no reason to wear pants just because you're touching grass with your legs. So someone said wear pants. Would definitely not wear pants. I can't imagine having these hot, sweaty pants on in this weather. There's a pink marker. I've noticed a lot of the hikes on this island are marked with pink markers, so I guess that's good to see. I'm also very impressed with the quality of the rock on this island. Like, none of this stuff seems loose. Now that could be bad because now I'm gonna trust everything, but for the most part, this is all great rock. I mean, a little class 3 section, but it looks like the slope, you just like work your way up the slope however you want. It looks fairly tame to me. Okay, so don't look now, but we are further than the All Trails track. I wasn't even paying attention. So, I mean, I can keep going up, so I might as well. The actual high point of this ridge is still quite a bit. Let me see exactly. It's about almost 900 feet higher than we are now, so what the hell? Let's go for it. If I can keep going up, I mean, I might as well. This is fairly straightforward, not exposed, not technical at all. I mean, some steep stuff, some class 3 moves maybe, but all in all, pretty tame. So I don't know why the track just stopped, because definitely want to get to the summit if I can. So continuing up past the point of recorded history. Continuing to hammer. It's flattened out temporarily and looks cool. I just don't think, I'm hoping that's the summit. I just don't think it is. I think it's higher. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be one of my favorite hikes, I think. Not just on Hawaii, this island, but potentially ever. Those are bold statements with little Deidre Peak is one of my favorites. I'm gonna make a video at some point, guys, that says my top 10 favorite hikes, top 10 hardest hikes, all that. I'm gonna rank states and national parks and best hikes in certain states and whatever. So if you have some sort of top 10 list you want me to do, let me know. So we just got our first glimpse. That one that I said is not the summit is definitely not the summit. Is that the summit? Unsure, but I'm also gonna say no. But we probably have, I don't know, 500 to 600 feet left. I just don't think that's high enough. I'm gonna take the glasses off. Thank God for these clouds. I am drenched and I am working hard. There you can see the end of the grassy knoll bump. Yeah, we're coming up quite a bit. This is gonna be awesome. All right, on the top of this first fall summit bump, you can see I was right, that's also not the summit. It's up there in the mist. But I think it is actually up there in the mist, that highest point that you see. There's still some work to be done, for sure, but this is gonna be worth it. All right, next bump summited. Whew, it's hard work, I'm working hard. I think that's your summit up in the mist. Not that far above us. Maybe 300 feet. Looks like we have kind of a flatter approach too. So super excited about this one. I wish we'd have the views the other way or all over, but it'll be cool to be up in the mist as well. Summited what I think is the last little false bump along the ridge. I think that's your summit up there. Oh baby, it's gonna be up about 2,600 feet from sea level with some little ups and downs, so total vert might be 27, 28. Yeah. Whew. Not too much more if I'm correct that that's your summit. And I think I am. 150 more feet. I think it's crazy that up high I'm running into big prickly pears. Haven't seen them all day. And now up high on this mountain at 2,500 plus feet, there's a bunch of prickly pear. So this is the summit on the map, and there's a cool looking crown here, and now there's what might be a precipitous drop. I don't know if we can get up there. All right, well, so here's what's going on. We're on top of Pu'ukepau'ula, which is the summit labeled on the map that I wanted to get to. The ridge continues actually much, much higher, way out of sight. So there's a summit, Pu'ukepau'ula, at 2,950, which is probably that one. I could follow this ridge and I could join up with the trail I took up earlier from down there to get up on the Kamail'unu ridge. So this joins up with the Kamail'unu ridge. Awesome. But I'm gonna stop here. This was really fun. But so you could keep taking it all the way up to Kamail'unu, I suppose. It might get too technical. I mean, it looks like you could probably get down here and up, but there's a cool marker here and a bullet with some coins. Whoa, look at this. This is pretty cool. So I've gained the crown, and there's no views back now. Kind of this way. All right, going over several false summit bumps. And now we got a view, I think, of the grassy knolls. Kind of, they're in the mist, but getting more views on the way down. This is gonna take, I don't know, probably not as long on the way down, but I do have to be somewhat careful with my steps. It's just major ankle roll territory. All right, about to go steeply off the next shelf. There's what I'm calling all the grassy knolls. It's a pretty far distance to get back to run off this ridge. So yeah, this is no, super fun. Super fun, and we have our views back now. So I just ran into a guy coming up. I did not get his name, but he's out here hunting. He's got bows, and I saw hunting signs down at the base. I guess you can hunt goats. He asked me if I saw any goats. I have not seen any goats, but I guess he's hunting some goats. So this was I think what I called the last grassy knoll right here as I walked by this fin and started my ascent up the wider hillside. So now it's going to get a little narrower on the grassy knolls, but yeah, this has been an epic little hike. He's only lived here a couple weeks, by the way, but I guess he's maybe already done this or already hunted here, it sounded like. So just got to get down all these rocky grassy knolls. Okay, I think I misspoke earlier. I don't think any of that was the grassy knoll section. It was just transitioning from the wider ridge to the narrower, and this is what the first grassy knoll is that I was calling, or you know, the furthest on the way up, but the first one on the way back. So now I have all my grassy knolls, and it'll be flatter walking for a little bit, but then we'll hit the last one and it'll go straight down very steeply, like I don't know, 800 feet or maybe more. So yeah, this might take about the same amount of time as Ka'ala, FYI. So the grassy knolls just keep appearing. You can't even see them because they're out of sight. So there's actually a USGS marker on this one. I didn't even see it on the way up. But we're back in the sun, so it's hot again. All right, we're I think about at the tip off here. Yes. So we're kind of leaving the grassy knolls area and now going a little steeper down, all the way down. I didn't bring enough water for this hike. I didn't think I was going up that high. I brought 1 liter, and I am parched. So we're working our way down through the mugginess and the heat of the early afternoon. I will say it is a little bit easier going down this because from above you can kind of see all the routes, and going up you're kind of blind. And now this might have been some of these sections I hit like some class 4 moves. Yeah, I just need to keep going, keep working my way down, and we'll be there shortly. We've emerged into the boulder field. If you recall, I walked around to the right, I cut it straight this time. Which way's better? I don't know. There's a big cactus too. Yeah, this way worked. Okay. Some of these boulders are loose. I didn't want to be on them for longer than I had to be. I think we're about at the last 200 feet. It's a lot of vert on my legs so far. It's going to be about 7,000, I think, on my legs. I was going to do one little other thing, so I might get to like 7,500. All right, so I think we're hitting the point where we leave the ridge. I see the car down there, so I think it's right here. I could be wrong, but we're only, 100 feet above it, and I think that was about where we gained the ridge, and this looks like a pretty nice path down. So we're gonna take this and romp through the grass at the bottom. Hardest part's right at the end here because you can't see your footing through the grass. Did I pop out the right place? Probably not. But this works. We made it. Actually, yeah, that was the place. Man, I am parched. I need to chug a lot of liquid. That was a great hike. Great hike.